Yo guys, welcome to my Uber Lab Loots video for January the 22nd. In this video, I'm going to be running 15 Uber Labs, getting as many efficient keys as I can. I'll give a rough breakdown of the loot at the end of each lab, and then at the end of the video, I'll go over my total loot and my enchants. Stay tuned to see what awesome loot that I got. Alrighty, next lab, here we go. 2 keys. GCP. And then for enchants, we have this one, Siege Ballista, Lightning Arrow damage, and Caustic Arrow duration. I don't think these are worth anything, but let me look. Alright, so apparently Lightning Arrow sells for 5 exalts on this helmet. Hopefully, as this thing costs 2 exalts just to buy it. So there we go. Got that enchant, and then for loot, we just made a couple GCPs. Alright, here we go. Next lab, here we go. 3 keys. The Wilted Rose. 21 Aura Gem. Alright, and then enchants, we have movement speed if you haven't been hit recently. Earthquake deals increased damage per stage. Double strike, crit chance, and sigil of power. So I'll have to check these out and see what I can get the most out of it. Alright, so none of these enchants are worth anything that I have on my character. This would have been a great enchant, but I forgot to buy the boots that I needed, as it's 3 exalts. So unfortunately, we gotta make sure I buy the boots now. So yeah, nothing really that good here. So that's it for that lab. Alrighty, next lab, here we go. 3 keys. 5 blank. Armor scraps. There we go, all that good stuff. For enchants, we have Contagion Area of Effect, exerted by Abyssal Cry, it does more damage, War Chief damage. So we got, at least this will sell for something, but I want to check the other ones out real fast. Alright, so we're going to go with the boot enchant. This will go for 1.4 exalts on the Corpse Walker, regen life if you've been hit recently. So there we go. And then for loot, we made some armor scraps, some portal scrolls, and some whetstones. Alrighty, next lab, here we go. 3 keys. 5 keys. And our offering back. There wasn't anything in those 2 chests. Wow. That's awesome. And for enchants, we got Voltaxic Burst to Area of Effect, Precision, Reduced or Increased Mana Reserve Efficiency, Ice Trap Damage, and Mana Regen if you cast a spell recently. These ones don't look too good, but let me take a gander. Alright, it looks like Alpha's Howl wins this one with the Precision thing at 0.9 exalts. So there we go. So 0.9 exalts, and then for loot, we made some fusings. That's 7 fusings. Alrighty, next lab, here we go. 3 keys. 1, 2, 3. Some chisels. And then for our enchants, we have this at least for Corpse Walker. Battle Mage Cry buff effect. I don't think that's gonna go. Seismic Cry, maybe. Smite, maybe. But I'm pretty sure the boot. I'm just gonna go with the boot one because I know that'll sell for 1.5 exalts. So we'll just do that on a Corpse Walker. Bam, there we go. And then for our loots, we got a 6 socket and some chisels. That'll be all. Alrighty, next lab, here we go. 3 keys. 5 keys. Man, so much garbage. I keep forgetting how bad these chests are. It's good times. Okay, so here we go. Enchant time. Lightning Warp damage. Stormblind. Is that a mine or something? I can't remember. 40% increased damage. Flamethrower trap. Cooldown recovery. So I'll check these out. I don't think we got anything too good here though. Yeah, none of these enchants go for anything, so we made a chisel. Let's say a chisel we made. Yes! Alrighty, next slab, next slab. Here we go. 3 keys. Damn, that's one of the better chest things. Still not great, but... Alright, here we go. Enchant time. Splitting steel, increased AoE. 1 the maximum blood charges. I'm not sure what that's for. Reckoning damage and regen life if we've been hit recently. So it's probably going to be that one, but I'll check the other ones real quick. Alrighty, I'm going to go for the boot enchant with Corpse Walker. It's a little over an Exalt. So there we go. Kerpow. And then for loot, made 2C, 3, 4. Actually, that'd probably be 3, 4, 5 with the chromies maybe. So 5C, not bad. Alrighty, next slab, next slab. Here we go. 2 keys. I'll grab the first 2. Tainted Blessing. Alright, enchant time. Here we go. Incinerate 2 maximum stages. Blade Blast 40% increased damage. Dash travels 100% increased distance. So, not bad. They're like mediocre ones. Oh, that's Blade Blast. Okay, the dash one would probably be the one that will sell. Let me look. Alright, so I'm going to do an experiment and do Crown of the Inward Eye for Incinerate. Has 2 maximum stages. This goes for an Exalt. So there we go. And then for loots, we made... I don't know what these are worth, and these are usually 5 to 1C. I'll just say a Chaos. Alrighty, next slab, next slab. Here we go. 1 key. 3 fusings. Perfect. And for enchants, vengeance damage, freezing pulse, cast speed, cobra lash, and then the life regen again. I'm gonna be like manufacturing these things. Alright. Let me look at these real quick. Alright, I'm gonna try freezing pulse, cast speed on a hubris circuit for 1 Exalt. So there we go. And then for loot, we made 3 fusings. Alrighty, next slab, next slab. Here we go. 1 key. Oops, I was just spamming. So we got 4 fusings, a Chaos, Awakened Sextant, and then for enchants, we got Flame Wall. Increased damage for projectiles. Storm Burst area of effect. Lightning Trap penetrates lightning res, and crit if you haven't crit recently. So let me check these bad boys out. Alright, so for our enchant, we will go with the Garukon's Flight. With the crit thing, it goes for 1.5 Exalts. There we go. And then for loot, we made 4 fusing, so that's about a Chaos, 2 Chaos, 3 Chaos. And that's about it. Alrighty, next slab, next slab. Here we go. We got 2 keys. Wow. Alright. No Exalt on that one, I guess. And we have a Poacher's Mark duration, haste. This will probably be the one that will be the best. The haste one. Let me look real quick. Alright, I'll do the haste one on Alpha's Howl for 79C. There we go. And then we made a 6 socket for some Jeweler's Orbs on that lab, but that's it for that lab. Alrighty, next slab, next slab. Here we go. We have 1 key again. 2 alchemies, scour, I guess. Nothing too special in there. Let's see if we can get a good enchant for a chance. Change. Crackling Lance, increased cast speed, Bone Shatter stun duration, and Venom Gyre 20% increase to inflict withered. And damage leeches life if you've killed recently. So I didn't buy another set of boots because I was just too lazy. So yeah, let's see what we got for the other 2 enchants. Alright, so we're going to go with Venom Gyre on a Crown of Eyes. Apparently they go for 3 Exalts. So let's give it a shot. There we go. And then for loot, we made 1C. I'll probably squeeze 2 Chaos out of that. Alrighty, next slab, next slab. Here we go. We got 1 key. Got some whetstones. And then for here we got Penance Brand AoE, Split Arrow Crit Chance, Defiance Banner area Aura Effect, and then the crit one, but I don't have boots for that. So let's check out the other ones. Alrighty, we are going to go with the Defiance Banner on Alphys Howl for 89C. There we go. And then for loots, we made 27 whetstones and 12 armor scraps. Alrighty, next slab, here we go. 3 keys. Nothing really anything good there. And then for our enchants, we did Shattering Steel, 40% increased damage, Consecrated Ground from Holy Flame Totems, and Petrified Blood. And then movement speed if you haven't been hit recently. I don't really have any good boots for those. I should buy some. I will after this run. So let me check these real quick. Alrighty, I am going to do Petrified Blood on Crown of the Inward Eye. It sells for an Exalt. So there we go. And then for loot, I made a Chaos and Fragments. Alrighty, next slab. Here we go. 2 keys. Hey, an Exalt. Wow. Okay, I guess that lab paid for itself. Alright, enchant time. Blood Rage, chance to gain Frenzy Charge. If that was the other one, it would be a lot better. Rolling Magma and Frostbomb. So let's try to check the Blood Rage one. I don't think any of these are any good though. Alrighty, so these enchants aren't that good, so I'm just gonna throw something on Abyssus here. Frostbomb, there we go. And then for loot, we made an Exalt, and then 3C. Probably get another Chaos out of all that. So let's say 4C. That part was good, the enchant sucked. Alrighty guys, for the loot portion of my video, I'm just going to do a quick breakdown for the 15 labs that I ran. Like I said, chests are not very good anymore. They used to be, but yeah. So here we go. For fragments, I had 3C. I'm doing roughly 5 to 1. I know each one's worth different, but it's just easier this way. 1 stack deck, so 1C. And for Chisel, I went 1C with that. 2C for Valorbs, 150 for Exalts. Fusing, I had 6C. Jewelers, I had 2C worth. Chromies, I had 2C worth. 7C for Raw Chaos. 2C here, usually 1 to 1. Alchemies are 1 to 10, but I had almost like a Chaos worth of stuff that I just threw on my currency tab, so they kind of even out. Alts are 5 to 1. Prime Sextants are 1 to 1, so got 3C there, and then 1C with the alts. Scour, I had 4C, they're worth 1.5. Scour to 1C. And Chance Orbs, I had 1C worth. They're 10 to 1. Just kind of rounded up with that one again. And then for Helm Enchants that I sold, or that I'm selling, I don't think they're going to sell because this league ends in like a week and a half or 2 weeks or whatever. I had 3 Corpse Walkers, I think, with Life Regen for 1.4 Exalts. I usually sell these for 1, but I think it would be more realistic just selling them for 1. But the cheapest ones were like 1.5, so I just put it to 1.4. Asna's Chant, I probably butchered that, but apparently lightning arrow damage is really good on that. Alphys Howl for reserve for auras, 0.9 exalts. Crown of the Inward Eye with Incinerate, 0.9 exalts again. Not sure if that will ever sell, but you know, I'm learning. Hubris Circuit with Freezing Pulse cast speed, 1 exalt. Garukin's Flight, probably butchered that, but the increased crit if you haven't crit recently, 1.4 exalt, great for a totem build if you crit. Crown of Eyes with Venom Gyre. Apparently this is worth 3 exalts, but I wasn't sure. So figured throw it up. If it sells, then great, it's worth it. If it doesn't, whatever. Defiance Banner has 40% increased aura effect on Alphys Howl because it has the minus reserve and stuff, and aura gems and whatnot. Petrified Blood has 45% increased mana reserve efficiency. Apparently this is 1 exalt on Crown of the Inward Eye. And then another Alphys Howl with haste with reduced mana for 79C. I didn't bother adding all these up because I don't think most of them will sell at this point of the league, but there's quite a bit there. So that's, if you roughly say a helmet's worth about an Exalt, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 12x there. Probably a little bit more, but it's quick math. So yeah, that's it for the video. If you guys enjoyed the video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Help the channel out a lot. And I'll be back hopefully next week with another lab video. Thanks for watching.